if you don't be afraid to ask questions either. Like,
everybody's going through something, and it's
How do you go to Target and like want a cell phone service? Like,
I asked retail workers from Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and TJ Maxx 5 questions about customers. The third one,
like, so if you're getting mad at us, I promise you we don't care.
We don't care, we don't care.
make sure you like and subscribe and share the video as
Always
well.
mad at us, but we don't ever scare. Elkanah lying in the cut.
YouTube.
What's your name?
I'm Paige.
Paige. Where do you work at?
I work at TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx. Okay.
My name's Drew Lofgren.
Drew?
Lofgren.
Drew Lofton.
my name's Riley. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Riley. What's your name?
Amina.
Amina? Nice to meet you, Amina.
Nice to
So,
meet you.
what's your name, brother?
Hi, Max.
Max?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Max.
meet you.
What is one thing that actually surprised you when you started working retail?
Probably like how much work it actually is.
Yeah.
Just cause like you could be like folding stuff or like, putting out stuff, and then like things usually get messed up really quickly. So
Yeah.
it's a lot more work than I thought it would be.
Working retail.
About retail, I guess just surprised me most. I mean, I have retail experience here and Shields. I worked at Shields in high school.
Okay.
I would say probably it's just honestly how entitled some people think they are. That surprises me the most. Is some people just have like, they feel so entitled and they feel like they're just above everyone.
Right.
So that's one thing that shocked me. But
What surprised you most when you started working retail?
Something that surprised me most is, seeing how different people interact and do things, and, kind of responding to their days and how they're taking it. Everybody has a different response to each day and each event that comes along. So it's kind of awesome to try and figure out how to navigate each emotion and expression and all of that. It kind of teaches you a lot about patience.
Teach you a lot about patience. Patience is everything. It's a little bit windy outside right now, but we can't get the interview inside Walmart. We need to come outside for that,
They're gonna bitch us out.
Right. We respect all that rules and everything. Anyways, we outside with it. I got this question for you.
Yep.
What is one thing that actually surprised you when you started working retail?
One thing that surprised me is the amount of people you'll be able to meet and get to know compared to my normal everyday life. I had such a smaller circle of people that I know, and then you get here and you have all these different coworkers and really get to know all of them and all their experiences. Just something that kind of throws you for a loop. You get to see all these different types of people and how they live lives, and it's just something very interesting and good to learn about. Something good to know.
You're exploring. Like exploring.
Yeah.
Getting to know people, networking, getting to know people's ideas and everything like that. I like that.
is it wrong to say not much? It's about what I expected. Helping customers. But yeah,
You wasn't really expecting much.
no,
just
it's
like-
retail. There's not too much to expect, honestly.
Right.
But
Wasn't no high expectations. It was just like,
yeah, it's kind of like one of them beater jobs. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like just a job to get you through college and high school and all that
Okay.
before you get your like actual job.
Okay. So it's like a stepping stone. Something that customers really do that makes your job harder for you.
That makes my job harder.
That they don't think you're doing it.
I feel like one thing that makes my job a little harder is just like trying to navigate like what exactly they want, because a lot of times like they don't know all the terminologies that we use. They don't know like all the stuff that goes behind it. So trying to navigate and figure out what exactly they're looking for so you can help them to the fullest potential.
Thing like this. What is something customers do that makes your job harder, but they don't realize it?
I think spatial awareness.
Spatial awareness.
Spatial awareness. Always, like, a lot of people just aren't as spatially aware, and that's all right, but like they won't realize that you're like getting in the way of someone. Like I'll be standing somewhere and they'll come by with their cart or block me in into a little square, and I can't leave until they move or I say something. I'm not very confrontational, so I usually just sit there and wait. But a lot of people just you gotta shop, you gotta do your thing.
Right.
But some people, they're just like completely unaware that you're there. and they'll just totally get in your way. That slows me down a lot, I would say. Something that makes me almost bad.
You're being honest. You're being really honest. I like that. Okay. So with this, what is one thing like customers do that they probably don't know and makes your job really hard for you?
Like technology, I'd say a lot of customers are not very like tech savvy. Um, it's like I think they feel like I can answer a lot of questions because I'm their tech department, but no, I really don't know that much about tech, and I assume that I do. Like I had to direct a customer to T-Mobile because they didn't have a cell phone service. It's like we don't provide that here.
Yeah. Okay. Customers do that probably don't realize that makes your job really hard for you.
Probably just like, when they hang stuff up, they hang it up like inside out, or like, when they fold things, they just like toss it like
Yeah.
this,
They just leave it down like
they
that?
just leave it and they don't
Okay.
really like pay attention. It's like the way it was folded, so.
Okay. Thing that customers do that probably don't realize it, but to you, it makes your job difficult.
I guess like it makes my job difficult.
Yeah.
I guess like if I like ask them like a question that's like important to what we're talking about, and they like just go either they bypass it or they say yes to just go past it, but then later down the transaction like they end up like not having like for example, if I ask the customer do they have a vehicle big enough to take a 75-inch vehicle home and they say or a 75-inch TV home, they say yes. We get to the car and it doesn't fit, then we got to unload it, return it, do it for delivery. Like that makes it difficult.
Okay.
So when people just like kind of bypass the question just to get past it, or like, not fully listening to what I'm saying.
Pretty deep. So you just want rich customers listen.
Yeah.
More, so communication flow
Yeah,
pretty easy
exactly.
with people. What's a moment with a customer that you will never forget?
Oh, one thing I would say there's like several moments. It always makes me really remember things whenever they ask me about myself. Because I'm always asking about them, asking how their day's going, what they have planned. Just because, a lot of people like to talk about what they're doing,
Right.
what their day is. But I love when they ask me, like, oh, where are you going to school here for? Like, how is that going for you?
Right.
And even just like small moments where they just act really interested. So that always makes me really happy.
Any
It's my day.
funny incidents with customers?
Not really. I mean, there's never a dull moment. There's always something going on, but no, not really. Not that I can think of.
I think the thing that comes to my head, there was a customer that, just as simple as it is, she needed help with her paint and whatnot, and me and my other coworker came to help her. And she was just being so nice and respectful. She got our names, said how, great of people we were. And then now every once in a while, I'll see her again. I'll call her by name. Now we like know each other. That's probably the most memorable thing, because typically I like to forget a lot that goes down there.
Right.
Yeah. But just when I know someone's good and they can be just so nice to you, that really lifts you up, compared to like how a lot of other customers will be in there for sure.
Never forget.
It's got to be directing them to T-Mobile. When I said before, like, how do you go to Target and like want a cell phone service? Like, her phone said SOS, and it's like it's pretty simple. All it takes is like a Google search.
Right. Was it a memorable moment?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know like a specific moment that I can think of, but like whenever customers are like really, thoughtful when they're asking questions, and whenever they're like really nice about it, I usually like stuff like that usually doesn't like slip my mind. Like I remember that.
So it's about when you have like a nice moment with customers?
When they're like really nice, and it's like, I don't know, because I feel like, retail workers don't usually get treated the best. Like whenever they're really nice, then it's like,
I like that. Retail workers don't really get treated the best. So
Yeah.
we need more nice people in retail. You know what I mean? Treating the retail workers not moment with a customer that you will never forget.
It was actually Black Friday here. It's not a good moment, but I was helping them in TVs. This is a known customer here at this store, but helping him and his son in TVs, and he was getting really impatient because we went through this list of TVs that we just didn't have in stock. So Black Friday, everyone's buying them out, and he was like yelling at me and stuff, and I'm like, okay, sir, like, I'm sorry, we don't have these. Like, there's not really much I can do, but we can keep finding a TV that you might like and see if we have it. And then it's like, you need to know your stock and all that, blah, blah, blah. And then later in the transaction, he's like, I need to sit, like, I can't stand anymore. I'm like, okay, I can go grab you a chair. And then, or I asked him, do you want me to go grab you a chair? He's like, well, yeah. And then I get back and he just hits me with the, your kind is all the same. So it's a little racist, kind of, you know.
Okay.
A little bit of racism, but that's probably the worst thing. I don't run into that on the daily, but yeah.
What does working with customers tell you about people?
I mean, I like to think I'm pretty open to understanding, like, everybody has their own stuff going on in their life. Everybody has something. And I feel like one thing that I've learned working retail is, like, everybody's going through something, and it can be easy to make their day better. It can be trickier, but it's just important to always keep in mind that everybody has something. You never know what people are going through. Everybody's living their own lives every day.
That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Working with customers, what has it really taught you about people in general?
That people are just there to do their own thing. They're not really too worried about you. I know it's hard being around a bunch of people constantly for a lot of people, right? And people forget. They just do their own thing. They're not thinking about you. You can mess up, say something stupid on accident, like as many times as you want, and people are just gonna forget about it. And like, people are gonna move on, and it's never a big deal.
It's never a big deal.
No.
You mean like focus on what you're doing?
Yeah. Focus on yourself.
Everybody just got their own problems going on. Focus on those. Sorry, Miss.
Sorry, man.
Like, what does working with customers tell you about people? You're gonna come close a little bit.
I think it depends on the store, honestly. I mean, I feel like each store attracts different people. I mean, when you walk in a Walmart, I do feel like the environment's different than Target.
Actually, what
Is that wrong to say?
Yeah, it's not.
Fitting room.
Just like it's different. But like,
Okay.
working with.
I will meet you there.
I'm sorry, y'all. He's at work right now, and I'm getting the interview going. I don't want to disrespect all that, but I'll take all that out. I just want you to, let's be clear with that question again. How you see people in life?
I mean,
In general, like,
I guess, like, it's kind of like changed my patience for people a little bit. Like,
patience.
I feel like I've definitely become, like, not saying that I wasn't patient at all before working retail, but definitely have become more patient of a person, like when I'm in people like interactions, not even just at work, just like out in the world in general. I also feel like it also made me, you know, like just go out of my way to, like, I don't know, like just talk to people and just have, you know, interactions with people.
Talk to people, interaction with people, and stuff like that. That's very, it kind of like how.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, build my social skills. So
Working retail, has it really changed how you see people and life in general?
I would say so, yeah, because I mean, it's definitely taught me to have a lot more patience for other people because, again, like, they don't always understand, like, the terminology of things and how things work, and sometimes you just got to re-explain things differently so that they can understand it. And working with others too, it's not just about working with your coworkers, but working with the customers as well and understanding what their needs are.
Has working retail changed how you see people and life in general?
Yeah, I would think so. I think I'm a little more judgmental of people than I used to be interacting with a lot more people. And I know I don't mean to, I don't want to, but it's something that just happens being around people all the time. But I still try my best to be understanding, be as polite and nice as possible, because, you know, you never know what someone's going through. I may not be having the best day, or I'm just super tired and I want to just not care. But you know, you gotta be, it helps me be nice to people no matter what, and always try to be my best, to be the best I can. Let's move again.
See the hassle we gotta go through. We in the parking lot. We got cars coming. We need to move every single time a car comes.
No, you're good.
Lady.
We're in your way.
Right.
You're all good.
Yo.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt your video.
Yo, you like change how you see people and life in general?
I mean, a little bit. It makes me realize how like before, whenever I would go shopping, I wouldn't really pay attention to like the way, you know, the store is organized and stuff like that. But now, like whenever I go shopping for clothes, I'm a lot more like thoughtful with the workers and stuff, just because I understand how much work it is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've been in the field, you know exactly what you don't want people to do to you.
Yeah.
You won't do it to anybody else
Mm-hmm.
in that field. Because you know, understand retail, like working over here in Target specifically, has it really changed your perspective about people and life in general?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, there are a lot of
In what
nice
way?
people out here.
Okay.
I think people can be pretty generous and kind, and I've met a lot of old people where like they tell a pretty funny story, and I feel like a lot of old people here are like vibrant.
Okay.
And, like they got a lot of stuff to offer you throughout their life.
The old people
They're
got
pretty,
a lot of
they're pretty
stuff to
knowledgeable.
offer you.
Yeah.
Do you learn a lot from elderly people that comes through the shop?
Yeah.
With their
I'd say
knowledge
so.
and everything, which you don't get anywhere. What's one thing you wish customers understand about your job?
That it's not as easy as it looks, and that like next time you're shopping, like please pay attention to like the way things are organized, just because, you know, we do a lot of work, you know, trying to make the store look presentable for you guys to shop, and you know, it's already hard enough when there's like a lot of product on the floor. So like just keep in mind to like be respectful when you are like shopping for clothes.
What's one thing you wish they do understand about your job?
I'm a human being, and I'm not Google. We're all just trying to go on with our lives, but we can all be real nice to each other and have fun conversation.
I'm going through things too, and I'm just a college student trying to make it through life. I do my best to be understanding and helpful, but at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all doing our best.
Sometimes the customer can get like upset, and I give them help to the best of my knowledge. Sometimes they feel like I might be winging it, but I'm really not. So even under like every circumstance, I understand that service work is trying to help you to the best of their ability.
That, you know, I'm just here to work and pay for, I'm here to work and pay for, you know, my extracurricular activities while I'm in college. And I really don't care if you're getting all mad at me and stuff, and I don't know you, so I don't give a about you. It's like,
You, that's real.
no, because like if you're gonna get mad at you, I promise I'm not like you're gonna look like an idiot. So I'm just gonna sit here and just listen to you what you had to say and the entire time. So
Hey, the man is being real. This is the realest I've ever seen on this whole interview. He's being real. He's telling you they don't care who you are.
Please like and subscribe. He's a really great guy.
Everyone like and subscribe, because I already did. So now you got it. My boy.
Like, subscribe. This dude's a very good man here.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
y'all better like and subscribe to this man. Get in here. Y'all better like and subscribe to this man's channel here.
Getting people to interview at the retail place is not an easy thing at all.
I want to say gratitude to everyone that's been supporting and staying with the journey. We have 30,000 subscribers right now. Gratitude, man.
My subscribers keep supporting the journey. Whoa. Let's win together. From the first little step to the bigger wide road, we laughed through the rain and we carried the load. Your comments like fuel, your faith like gold. Every new little yes got my whole heart sold. You kept me standing tall when the nights ran thin. I heard your voices call, so I'm in.